Today we are going to discuss the eighth novel by the Nobel Prize winning British writer Kazuo Ishiguro, so called as The Klara and the Sun. It is a dystopian science fiction story set in the US in an unspecified future. The book is told from the point of view of Klara, a solar powered AF, who is chosen by Josie, a sickly child, to be her companion. The novel was longlisted for the 2021 Booker Prize. Now let us directly jump into the plot of the story. The novel is set in a dystopian future in which some children are genetically engineered, lifted, as Ishiguro has written, for enhanced academic ability. As schooling is provided entirely at home by online tutors, opportunities for socialization are limited, and parents who can afford it often buy their children androids as companions. The book is narrated by one such artificial friend, so called AF, called Klara. Although Klara is exceptionally intelligent and observant, her knowledge of the world is limited. From the window of the store in which she is for sale, Klara learns about the world outside and watches the sun, which she always refers to as he, and treats as a living entity. As a solar powered AF, the sun's nourishment is of great importance to her. On one occasion, she notices that a beggar and his dog are not in their usual position. They are lying like discarded bags and do not move all day. It seems obvious to Klara that they have died, and she is surprised the next morning to see that they are living, and the sun has, with his great kindness, saved them with a special kind of nourishment. Klara comes to fear and hate what she calls the cootings machine from the name printed on its side, which stands for several days in the street outside, spewing out pollution and entirely blocking the sun rays. Klara is chosen by a 14-year-old Josie who lives with her mother in a remote region of prairie. Soon after joining them, Klara learns that the lifting process carries some risk. Josie's older sister, Sal, has earlier died, and Josie herself is gravely ill. Josie's one near neighbor and childhood friend is Rick, a boy about her own age. Although academically able, Rick has not been lifted and faces discrimination and reduced career prospects. In spite of this, Josie and Rick have always known that they will be together forever. From Josie's bedroom, Klara has a good view of the sun's progress across the sky and comes to believe that he goes to his nightly rest within a farmer's barn that stands on the horizon. With Rick's help, she makes her way there one evening across the grasslands. Although surprised to find the sun's resting place is not actually in the barn, she pleads with him to pour his special kind of nourishment unto Josie and save her life, as he did the beggar. She offers in return to find and destroy the pollution-creating coatings machine. Josie's mother unexpectedly asks Klara to imitate Josie, which, due to her exceptional power of observation, she can do almost perfectly. The mother regularly takes Josie to sit for her portrait. Although unknown to her daughter, the artist is making not a painting but a highly accurate AF body. She intends that Klara will integrate her intelligence into if Josie dies, because not simply a facsimile but Josie's true continuation. When Klara next accompanies Josie into town, she finds and destroys a coatings machine, sacrificing in the process some of the PEG9 solution she carries in her head and accepting that the loss may result in a reduction in her abilities. But Josie's condition worsens and Sun does not respond. Klara returns to the barn to make another plea, reminding the Sun of Josie and Rick's genuine and everlasting love. Several days later, as Josie seems near death, Klara suddenly sees the dark clouds part, and the Sun sends his special nourishment flooding into her sick room. Josie seems better immediately and over the following months recovers her health. As Josie grows older, she starts to drift away from Rick. Klara worries that she has misled the Sun and Rick comforts her, explaining that although his and Josie's paths in life may differ, their love really was genuine and they will always, at some level, be together. Josie leaves for college and says goodbyes to Klara. The novel closes with Klara settled in a yard for scrapped AFs. She is no longer able to move around, but says she is content with her spot in the yard and declines to socialize with other artificial intelligence robots. The manager of her old store visits, and Klara tells her of happy memories and of the Sun's great kindness towards Josie.